Hello everyone, this is Scorpwana. I don't know if you know who I am, but you're watching Minecraft on an all-new episode of Minecraft. I am going to be playing with Forge, and the mods that I will be having on me are, see, the Coder Pack, Forge Loader, AppliedEnergistics, Chicken Code Core stuff, whatever this CoFH is. Micdoodle8 Core, not enough items, of course. Tinker Core, applied. BiblioCraft, Buildcraft, ChickenChunks, more of that, CoFH, whatever junk. EnderStorage, Thermal Foundation, Baubles, Forge, Multipart, Extra Utilities, FastCraft, GraveStone, Thaumcraft, Iron Chest, Waila, JABBA, Mantle, Thermal Expansion, Morph, Pam's Harvest, Redstone Arsenal, Tinker's Construct, Automatic, Witchery, and all this kind of junk I'm probably not going to use because I'm going to be playing it for Galacticraft. Started playing with my friend on a server that he has, and since my computer sucks, and my internet sucks, I got as far as building, like, the base of like a little house or whatever, an enclosed area, and started building parts from a rocket and stuff like that, and building toward going to the moon. As soon as I got to the moon, it was laggy as hell. We pretty much chalked it down to my computer sucks, or either my internet sucks and can't keep up with the server that keeps sending out these updates. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is start off my own little Galacticraft single player and see how well that goes from beginning to end. And I'm going to be recording that, and if you want to watch, you can. If not, you don't have to. I mean, it's just up to you. So let me load my little game here. I'm recording with Fraps, so I don't know how well it's going to go, since modded Minecraft seems to be, excessive on the internet. I mean, the computers and stuff. I've got my memory allocated to about 1 gig each so far for the XMX or XMS. So I'm going to see how well this goes. Not responding. A new version is available. Let me let everything load. I've got my display set really low too. To about, I think, 8. Just because that's the settings I had before. 8 chunks, max frames, 60, fancy, minimum, all that good stuff. And that's just because I had it set like that, because I thought, like, I can go beyond that, but why bother? I don't want to have to render as much as I don't have to here for a while. So I've started off like a little tiny gets me started type, thing, area here. Found that little monument deal somewhere. It's like a gravestone thing. And the big meteor of sky stuff right there. Ooh, laggy. I love lag. Lag is fun. Makes the game more exciting. I hit 20-ish frames per second, which I don't understand because I have it set for more than that. But anyway, it's recording and having to do all kind of shit. So yeah. Anyway, let's get started. Or let's continue from where I got started. This is my typical, like, get you started type area for, plants and stuff. I just planted all these things because of that Pam's Harvest thing. But mainly just for the wheat to get food and things of that nature. The basic starting blocks of Minecraft. Get you some trees. I did start somewhere else in like a timberland area. There was spruce wood, but I don't like spruce wood. And there's a rubber tree for some reason. But I just don't like it. I don't like it. But I'm playing with the same mods that I played with my friend online. And I'm going to see where it actually ends for me, So what I'm going to do is Hello, how are you? I'm doing fine. How are you doing? I'm doing fine too. Let's see. I forget what those are. He had given me like these things to keep my health up or whatever. I'm more interested in this area here. There's a spacesuit. Look at the spacesuit. Armor, typical. I killed like a what is it? A fallen soldier gravestone, and I tried to rob it or whatever, and the dude came back to life and started to try to kill me. So yeah, I had to kill him, and he got his shit. But that's where the sword came from, stone sword. So yeah, I moved my stuff over here. I'm starting one of those little it's like a forge type thing where you can, you put metals and stuff in there and you melt them down quicker. You smelt them, and you can create that hammer. Because on the server, he gave me a hammer that can go like a 3x9 block hit, and knock all that out. And I want to recreate that too. But in order to do all of that, I'm going to need resources. So here comes the part of Minecraft that everyone enjoys. Mining. Minecraft. Oh, I need to make some tools for mining. It goes over here. This is going to be broken up into certain segments. I'm not going to like record every little detail because, it's boring. But as I get further and further along, I like to create these kinds because I don't like to waste iron. Stone is easier for me. Well, I can't remember what I was saying. But it must not have been important since I don't remember it. Yes. Oh, yes, I'm not going to record every single little detail of the game. This is just the first video of getting started and where I'm at on here. Stuff. As I progress, I'm going to record more. What? Shit. Fuck. Well, that's a good beginning, isn't it? Yeah! That's right! I don't want a space race manager. Thanks. That thing pops up all the damn time. Alright, let's go try to get our shit back since I was a dumbass. I forgot I put that dirt there on for a reason before. But I forgot. Should we? Shall we? We shall. Hehehe. I love gravestone stuff. That's awesome. Alright, we need to get back up there. Oh, there's some iron. I seem to come across those all the time. Those little, not a ravine, a cavern and stuff. Let me go up here and make some stairs, because I likes to have some stairs. It's about to get dark. Do that. Put my fake armor back on, because that's junk armor. That'll work until I... Oh, you gotta, like, move it. Okay. Hello? Oh, there it is. Hello. Hello, how are you? I'm fine. How are you? Oh, I'm doing okay, too. Yay. Okay. I need to put a roof on here, too, because on the server, I had it better than this, but I am not about to go into all this detail just to get to the moon. Because once I get to the moon, I'm going to be there for a while, and I don't plan on coming back very anytime soon. So, I'm not going to go too far on making a huge base or anything like that. Aight. Here we go. Here we go. What we're going to do, dig down to about 12 or whatever and stuff. Right there. Alright, cool. That way I can start my little dig down. I don't like to waste coal either. I believe coal should be saved for special purposes, like not to mine it until you can actually get Fortune 3 or a silk on that, because it's just a waste of coal. And why waste coal when you can plant like trees up there and use the trees as your oh, speaking of that, yeah, I have one little piece there. I had to get rid of that because of the stairs, But, because I like to have a solid set of stairs. Ooh, wait, let me go to bed so the sun will come up. Got all that garbage listed. New version, new version, new version. I don't give a shit about a new version. I got something on here, and that's what I got on here. I don't care about any new version. Let's get some wood. Now, on that server, I created a little redstone furnace device thing where I just throw the wood up in a top chest and it'd work its way through and self-refill, like, you know, the charcoal, and burn the wood, and the leftover would go wherever. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that either. I got so far with that, and I landed on the moon, and it was just like Lagfest 2010. So it really disappointed me. And I don't know either if it's my computer or just the internet, because I got CenturyLink internet. And if you want internet, don't get it. It's this piece of shit. It sucks. I don't know why I ate that apple. But I did, because Mr. Man is hungry. And Mr. Man needs to eat. Make sure to get all these leaves, because I want trees. And yeah, I should have really created something. I'm not going to use my tools for this. So primary objective is collecting resources, of course. It's every Minecraft game. Primarily going to be looking for aluminum, copper, tin out of the Galacticraft and ChickenChunks and whatever you call them. Okay, those leaves should be fine for now. I just put those right there for now. Run over here. I need to put another pressure plate down. That way it automatically closes when I walk in. I'm bad about leaving doors open. I don't know why, I just am. Alright, let's get this started. Burn one piece to create one. Grout. That's the last thing I looked up was grout, because I was making that little forge thing. Put that over here, and that should sustain it for a little bit. Let me talk more about that before I go on my missions. Get rid of all this shit. I hate this shit. Get rid of that shit. I don't know what difficulty I have it on. Usually I have it on hard, but I don't know. I didn't set anything yet. Yes. So I don't know how far down to make this. It's going to continue to go and go and go and go and keep going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and stuff. So I don't know. Get out of there. Yeah, it's got to have like lava as a source of smelting fuel or whatever. Now my friend Korag / Naki had or AKA Naki had like it had something linked to the netherworld to gather up all the lava on the, you know, bottom down there, and it self-fed it so that it always had a fuel source. But my ignorant ass don't know how to do all that right now, so I'm just gonna do what I need to get going. Let me turn some of these into torches so I don't have a mob fest. And you'll see that a lot with me too, right there, that whole craft and run over to grab it, because I just don't feel like grabbing, and because I'm in a rush. I want to see how fast I can get there to the moon. That's my objective, is to get to the moon. Yay, we have a person back there somewhere. Don't you me, bitch. Oh yeah, bitch. Oh yeah, bitch. That's what mobs are for, to knock torches off the wall, because you have to battle them and shit. What is that? Tin ore. See that up there at the top? Tells you what the stuff is. I kind of like that. I didn't at first, but it's kind of growing on me. Definitely a cave system. Ooh, do you hear that? Scary noise. If you can hear it at all, I don't know. I just started pressing record on Fraps. So I don't know if like if it's recording right or not. If we're just recording my voice, I don't know. I'll have to look back into that. But you know, it's the son of a bitch. Ooh, that was close. Look at that. I keep almost running off into things. Man, I suck this go round. I do like whenever I find one of these areas. This is awesome. Where was I? I hear a skeleton. Where are you, skeleton? Let me get some dirt. I like to use dirt as an upstairsy thing, because I don't have any ladder made yet. Hello? 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 Oh, that's scary. You're gonna be right there, skeleton. I hear you're very close. Where are you, skeleton? Whoa. Where are you, skeleton? Ah! My shovel. I'll have my shovel. Man, you are close. Where are you? I don't know. Let's put a step right there. One right there. And we are across. Yay. And you may find my gameplay boring, but, you know, I'm just letting you watch. If you'd like to watch, I'm not going to tell you to subscribe, because I hate it when people tell you, subscribe. I don't care if you subscribe or not. I'm not good at making money off of YouTube, so I really don't care. Sure, I have a few little things, but it doesn't equal up to nothing. I mean, you gotta hit, what, like, $100 just to get paid or whatever it is. And that's ad revenue, and the ad system is just so wacky to do like this, and that, not to infringe on whatever, and I just find it too much a deal. I'll have a job in real life, or I work, I should say. I don't have a good job, but I do work and make monies, but not a lot of monies. Okay, how far did we get down? Use the F3, 27, Y, downward. Let's start collecting some stuff, like, so this is from Tinker's Construct. It's not from Galacticraft, but it serves a purpose. I mean, I generated the world with the same plugins and stuff that I have on that guy's server. So I'm going to see how well this goes. I don't think there's any more there. Okay. Once I get that hammer made, if I figure out how to make that hammer, there's probably a bunch of stuff involved. I'll get more stuff. There's little like buried things over there. Those are pretty cool. I shows you. I shows you. Yeah, I shows you. Sure is a lot of commotion going on around there. Put one right there just 'cause. See these? Aluminum or berry bush. Click on them and you get like a little aluminum pieces. You can have gold, iron, tin, and all that good stuff. I like that because it's kind of like a little quick get. That's one of the things I do. I do really like those. Alright. Aluminum wire. We need to make some aluminum wire, but we need to smelt some things. So, for now, let's see, I want to make an electric furnace. Fine. Electric arc, no, don't need that. Redstone furnace, no. What? Resonant furnace, regular. A slab top furnace? Facade. Yeah, we're going to make that. So what do we need to make this? We need an advanced wafer. In order to make an advanced wafer, we need a circuit fabricator. So we need to go do this number. CRCUIT, circuit fabricator. Aluminum wire, aluminum ingot, a button, lever, furnace, button, blah, 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 whatever. Okay. So we're going to put... Well, we really don't have enough to smelt right now, do we? Yeah, I know. Little pig was like, yeah. Where do we? We got that. Silver, lead. I don't really care much for the silver or the lead. Yeah, different coppers from everywhere. Thermo Foundation. Tinker's Construct. Galacticraft. We got copper coming out of our ass. Okay, well let's just go down here and I guess dig some more. Go all the way to the bottom. We're gonna need diamond anyway. Normally I'd save that diamond for like a purpose of using fortune or whatever on, but I have to have it before I can wait to get that. So we just need to get to the bottom right now to find diamond. And there's another hole. Or is it? No, that's oil. Look at that. I found oil. I struck oil. I struck oil. If I get down there, I'm going to get stuck and then die. I don't like using my load. There we go. How about that? Ran right into it. Cool. There's my fuel source. I'm going to go around that. Let's see how far it goes. It's still over there. Over there too. Ah, it stops right there. Okay. Or so far it stops right there. I'm sure if I were playing like the game, to the full extent, I'd collect all sorts of shit, but I don't. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Try a little magic trick. Oh, didn't work. So you gotta be going a little faster. Okay, where am I? That's right. I need to go over. Just don't like wasting iron for pickaxes if you don't need to. Tin ore. Oh, that's for thermal. You can break that with the stone one. And that's why we bring another. 10 is 10. Where am I at? Let's see. At 31. Okay, 31 and 27. Yeah, there we go. 31. So I'm right on right there. I'll be coming this way anyway. Whenever I get that oil out of the way. Ooh. Is this? Ah, son of a bitch. Listen, all around. Is that oil or is it not? Is it lava? Is it oil or lava? It's lava oil. Lava oil. Lava oil and hate most. Get down to about 12 to 5 at level. 5's usually whenever, it starts that whole, what you call it? Level 5 starts the bedrock around that area. Oh, I'm at 7. Let's see. 5, 2. How far can you go? Alright. We're going to make this about right here. Level 10. I feel safe with level 10. I'll put you right there just to make sure. Alright. Dig straight out. Hate gravel. Bye-bye. Okay. Shit. I'm going to do that again. Mother! That didn't work out very well, did it? Damn it. Look at that. Too fast or something. Shit. There we go. Torches break gravel. Love it. Too fast. Alright. So I'll need that gravel anyway to make that grout, which creates the, the bricks to make the smelter thingy. Keep doing that too fast. Gravel. The bastard block of Minecraft. Now available. Well, I need to get rid of that, so yeah. Recording at 1280 by 720 slash, I guess you'd call it 720p. I just call it, the resolution 720. I don't care for that whole P thing. Wait, crap. Damn it. I did that wrong. What's that? Lead? Never mind. I don't care much for lead. Right now. Rawr. Alright, typical digging routine. Skip every 2. I'm going to skip every 3. Just cause. I'm going to make a 3-block dig eventually. But this will do. There's that. 3, 3. Okay. And then you. Yay. Yay. Gabby Jade. Yay. Aluminum. I hear larva. Put a torch down just so we don't aggravate the natives and they start coming after us. Copper. Listen here, Copper. I'm gonna dig you out of this wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Aluminum. And luckily, I found an area that has sheep and stuff nearby. So that's cool. That way I can shear them. I don't know if I'm going to fence them in like I did on that server. Because if they're just around, just whatever. Pam's Harvest is good with having cotton seeds. So that you don't really have to have, anybody around like the sheep or anything to get stuff. And stuff. Narrow stuff. There. Okay. we have any wood? Yeah. Let's make a workbench down here so we don't have to crawl all over the world just to make that. Put it right here. Let's make some more stairs. Steps. I like to make some steps. Steps. About to break another pickaxe. Put that one right here. Oh, he's digging up. He's a dumbass. Rawr! Ooh, aluminum again. Nope. Splash. One cool thing about the oil, I don't know if the creators realized, it's just like water. So you could put plants near it, and oil will grow plants. Yay, it's raining. I don't have a roof. Okay. Aluminum. Alright. Gonna go out here and find some sheep and shear the shit out of them. If I can find them again. It seems they disappeared as soon as I made these shears. Ooh, skills you. They's one over there. Ooh, I am low on the food chain here. Let's eat this apple. Normally I'd save all the apples to make people with, like little villager guys, but yeah. I don't care much for that. Sheep. Sheep, sheep, sheep. Come here, you bastard. Now you're naked. Hey, bees another. Yeah, I might want to fence them in. Where I can breed them and have them and all that good shit. Let's see. 35 wood. And since I'm playing on 710, I'll be able to make fence easier. Yeah, quick. There we go. Because they changed that, and yes, I have been playing on the 8 version. I don't know how many to make anymore. Let's make you. Let's make that money right there. Nah, fuck. Alright. I'm gonna put it about, whatever. Shit. There we go, George. Give me that. I have to have even number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8? 8 will be alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Shit. See how fast that thing runs out? You see that right there? Right there. Huh? It might make me that axe too that can chop down a whole tree at once. Yeah. Yeah. Totally unorganized play. Paid for by the following. Okay, whatever. Leave me go out here and do this. This is for you, Shidoshi. I ain't gonna bother. Really? Really, Norman? Really? I'm not gonna bother to make a thing, I don't think. I don't know. Probably. Alright, I got some light stuff on me here. Let's still do this stuff. I don't want to make a leash, because I don't want to make one yet. Make sure nobody's shooting at me. Alright. Oh look, he's got some wheat in his hand. Let's go over there and get the wheat from him. Come on, bitches. Come on, bitches. That's right. Come on, bitches. Yes, that's good, Brit. That's good specials, bitches. Motherfucker. Let's use some dirt. I don't want to make a fence because I don't want to chance anything, so I'm going to make a this. That way I can jump over. Jump on over, baby. Run! Chill. Alright, 2. Wheat. Hey, grass. Grass that wee bitch. Come here. Come on, boy. Y'all have sex. Let's watch sex happen. Look, they made a little sexy. Yeah, you son of a bitch, Daddy. Get out. It's too much effort involved in all that. Alright, how many I got? I got 7. That's not going to get very far, but it'll get far enough for some time. Wrong one. Do my house. 1, 2. Ah, shit. Arr. Arr. Nope. There you go. Circuit fabricator. 2. Redstone. Damn it. Did I accidentally collect any redstone? Yes, I did. I had another little tiny base somewhere, and I collected a little bit of stuff while on my way there. Just to get me started. Okay. Gonna need to make a this. I'm gonna need to melt some these. Yep, make 2 buttons out of them right there. I need more of that anyway, eventually. 1, 2. I don't know if I needed 2 or 1, I can't remember. 1. A lever. Used up all my sticks. Dumbass. Dumbass. Come here, dumbass. The name's Dumbass there. Gimme. Why not? I'm not going for anything important. I'm not gonna go all out. Just one until I get to there is all. Smelt some copper while we're there. And to make sure we don't waste it, let's take that out. We'll just smelt whatever's left. Yeah. Okay. What are we doing? 5. Gonna make some sticks. I don't know why I have a pumpkin. I broke one of Pam's harvest things and the little pumpkin popped up and I'm like, hey, you bastard. 1 lever. Alright, so we need to make 2 buttons. Try to do this without looking and cheating. I think them go there. That right there. This right here. Aluminum on top. And a lever in the middle right there. Boom, we have our first official Galacticraft something or another. And I don't know where I'm going to put this, so I'm going to put it right there for now. It's got a power outlet on this side. It's going to need power. Going to need power. Going to need power. Let's fill it up with some shit. Get some of those. Silicon ore requires a double dose. And redstone. 1 diamond right here, and the material you're going to be turning into whatever, along with some power. So, if we're going to need some power, we're going to need to make a coal generator first. Coal! Flint coal? That gag's been done forever. What's that? Charcoal. Coal. Jenner. Where are you? There you are. Let's see, we got copper, iron, aluminum wire. Copper ingot. Copper ingot. How many coppers? I forgot. I can't keep track. We're gonna need more than that, boy. Boy, we're gonna need more than that. Make me copper. 1, make me more copper and grow. Okay, we're gonna need to make yet another furnace. Bah. Bah. Shut up! Shut the hell up! gravestone plate. Let's put our gravestone outside. We died. We're gonna put it right here. Pretty. Bastard. 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 Alright, that should do us for now. For a little bit here. Alright, again. Iron. Do I have iron? I think I got some collected from before when I started off at like the 0 area. I made my way over here because I was looking for trees and I thought, hey, this is a nice flat spot. Let's do this. Come here. Or we can, boom, put that right there. That way we know what we're building. We're going to build some boats. No. Or we're going to build some boats. Alright. Let's see. Which way is this thing put down? Maybe backwards? I don't know why. It just is. Okay. What are we making again? Alright. So, we're going to make copper wafer. That's what we're going to make. So we need to, I don't see it listed over there. Or basic wafer, or whatever it is. It's advanced wafer. That one. We're going to need to make a redstone repeater and get some diamond. Redstone repeater. I got enough to make one of those. Alright, just have it loaded. Arrgh. Bastard. Yeah. Put you right there. And right there. Right there. Do, boo, bang, boom. Dun, 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 dun. Put you there. Get you ready for that. Find some diamond, bitch. We have seeds. Let's make a bucket. I really want to make a bucket. Bad boy. Yeah, bad boy. So I showed you what we're going to do with that bucket. We're going to stick our in there. While we're here, let's get some of this and make some stuff and eat it and all that. Mature. Not yet. You are mature. I don't know what to do with tomatoes yet. I know you can make pizza with Pam's harvest. Let's collect some of this cotton. The peach is ready. We're gonna make a farm one day on her. Let me in, me. And we're just gonna eat this because we could make some toast, but we're not gonna make toast. We just need to build our energy up. There we go. There's some creepers over there. Take some water with us. And let's go down here. Let's go down here to find diamond. Diamonds in the sand. Islands in the sand? Islands in the sand. That be what we is. Alright, down here, wherever, I want to make a little crop section so that if I'm down here doing stuff like that and get hungry, I can just get some wheat and make some bread or something like that. Ooh, we found the redstone ore. Or what? Big fan of Abbott Costello. Yes! Yes, Martis, yes! About to run out of our... You little toad bucket. I knew I'd run into you. I know I'd run into you. Alright. Sounds like a good area to start right there. Die. 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 Mr. Anderson, die. So what I'm typically going to be doing... That's a good source right there for like smelter that we're gonna eventually have. Let's go this way then. I need to make myself a 9x9 area. Well, hold on. Is it 9x9? So 4 on one side, water in the middle, 4 on the other. That's 9 by 9. 9 block by 9 block. 3 by 1. That's what that was. 3 by 1 cube is what the hammer requires when beating on things. So, boy, don't run off in there. I like to make fun of accents. We're gonna have it like right there. Where's the stairway to heaven there? It's gonna be right there. Okay, so this is not gonna be perfect. Islands in the sand. Alright. Let's continue to go this way just cause. Silicon? Silicon! Silicon! It's also good as a light source. Alright, maybe this can be the area that son of a bitch, man. Oh, that cow, man. One of the only bad things about being down this far. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th here. I want to make a 9 by 9. We may have to knock out some blocks that we don't want to. But we will do what we have to do, yes? There's a block under there, I need to remember. See, okay, so 4... Shit. Okay, we're gonna have to leave that as is. Just so we don't accidentally fall off in the lava anytime soon. I'm gonna put me up a little burr. That way I don't go out too far. Alright. Okay. Alright. Here we go. I don't want to break that just yet. Unless I absolutely have to. Aluminum Tinker's Construct can be broken this way. Crap, I'm full of shit. Kiss my crippled ass. God is listening. What a crock of shit. I'm going to have Lieutenant Dan. Alright, hopefully we can get that back. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, aluminum. Keeping that for now. Gonna hurry so that doesn't despawn. Because we're eventually gonna be... Or, well, no, I can do that. Okay. Yes. Alright, I get to keep my wool. My wool! My wool! Not your wool, my wool! Insanity is fun. Alright, what was I doing? That's right. Exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 5. So about right here is where we're going to be putting this bucket of water. I'm guessing. Put that bucket right back over there. Put one of them there. Put that right there, right there. We'll do that right there, like that right there. And then we're going to wait until the pickaxe breaks. And use the wooden one up. Because I don't like the wooden one. Just use it like temporarily. Do we have a... Yes, we do. Wooden hoe. What kind of hoe you got? I got a wooden hoe. 4. 1, 2, 3 more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, shenanigans. Okay. Do we have any, like, bones or something? No, we're going to let that naturally happen. Alright. Alright. This is why we have a craft table. A craft table, Captain. Man, I should have brought some trees down here, man. Man, I should have brought some stuff, man. Alright. Our stairway is going to be right there. But it's not going to be official just yet. Just yet. Just you wait, you bastard. Alright. Need to find diamond. Shit. Lead. Keep running into shit, bitch. Let's go around it. The search for diamond continues. Look at me, I don't have any kind of torches. I'm gonna have to make me some torches. I made some torches. Boy, I see a light. I drive a 1971 Super Beetle with stripes, rally stripes, and the number 53 on it. Can you guess what kind of vehicle that is? You are correct. It is a Herbie the Love Bug type design. Coming back from work one day in the town that I live near. They have a 4-lane road right next to an international paper mill. And there's a clearing out by the side of it, just like a field, a work field, and trees way in the back. Like a little, not a forest, but, you know, just a set of trees and a few, about maybe 1,000, I don't know. Well, it was really dark that night, and all of a sudden, 7 deer came out in front of me. Yeah. They had jumped a fence. And there they were. 20 feet in front of my car. Could I stop? No, I could not. So guess what? Hit the last one. It caused damage to the fender on the driver's side, which is on the left side front of the car. And the hood has a huge dent in it. Made the bumper push against the fender and made the tire roar and all that kind of stuff. There's some gold. Look at that. Alright. And then, so I pull over, you know. Pull the bumper off of it. Just pull the metal back. I had called my, mom and her husband at the time and told them about it, you know. Told them they may have to come get me in the with a trailer because I didn't know if I'd be able to drive it, but I was. On the way back home, not even maybe 2 miles away from where it happened. See, that whole time it was like 45 minutes sitting on the side of the road, like broken down. A few people did come by and they stayed there and just to see how things were going to go, whatever. The cops in town, they decided to pull me over. It took 2 of them to do this. And tell me that my front headlight was out. And I said, I just hit a deer. They look at me like, no, like I'm lying or whatever. Got the bumper sitting in my passenger seat, you know. Oh, there's some oil. Look at that. I struck oil again. Got the bumper is like it's It's like right there at my between the two front seats, part of it in the back going toward the front, laying up in the front seat. I have my light on in the car. Officers looking in there. I guess he doesn't realize. He must think that I just drive around with a bumper in the front. That to me was just stupid and disappointing to officers have to do that. Well, I guess he didn't give me a ticket, but he did warn me. He said that next time that happened, he'd have to write me a ticket. It's like, well, let me, next time I hit a deer, let me make sure that I keep a headlight with me as a spare, I don't know. But since I work in Louisiana and I live in Arkansas, so he was saying that the Arkansas side probably won't be as lenient if that did happen. So he was just, telling me that I needed to have that taken care of as soon as I could. Well, here it is, about 11 o'clock at night, and the local Walmart there's not a 24/7 like many of them are. And there's, we have an O'Reilly's, and it was shut down that night. Where am I going to go? The, auto parts stores, like 3 or 4 of them in town, they're all closed because it's 11 o'clock at night. I'm going to just, get one out of my ass or something? I don't know. I was just so shocked. Did you know that your headlight is out? Oh, no shit, really? Is that why I can't see very well? No, you're kidding. No shit. It's just something else. That's the way my life's been going. Let's have some old sex there, babies. Okay. So we got some of that. Do we have any? Yes, we have some left over. We can make us another pickaxe because that one's about to go out, and I don't have no forge or nothing. Or anvil. Guess what? We gotta go get some more damn wood. I'm the most disorganized player you'll ever meet. Got so many things going on at once. Watched the episode of Supernatural. Internet was down when I got off work last night, and I have, I watch it through the internet, and I was disappointed because I couldn't watch it. So I watched something else, and waited until the internet came back on to watch something Supernatural and The Flash. About to watch Marvel, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the Coulson episode about them trying to figure out what's going on with his head or something. Alright, getting back on Minecraft and not just dilly-dallying around with bullshit. Let's use up this wooden pickaxe, because I do not like a wooden pickaxe. It's a good get you starter kind of thing, but once I always get cobblestone or something, I'm right out there with I ditch the wooden one as fast as I can and keep a cobblestone one as a spare just in case I need to make iron ones. If I'm playing normal Minecraft, I'll go sparingly a lot on the iron, 'cause I believe in saving up as much as you can. Yay! Now we have space for some stuff that we don't need space for. And here I am without my favorite pickaxe. I'm going to have to make another one. Luckily, I live down here in a hole. Many of you don't know, I work at a Dollar General. Just so happens to be the Dollar General that is in Sarepta, Louisiana, home of Trace Atkins. And if you're going to ask, no, he does not come in there. He's barely in town. He's got a life, whatever. But a lot of people think that he owns the Dollar General there, and he doesn't. It was he was going to be part of starting one up or whatever like that, but Dollar General wanted so much money for it, and he just declined it. So it eventually got going, and which is it's funny because at the time Dollar General didn't have tobacco sales or liquor sales or anything like they do now, and so whenever they bought the land, or they had the guy that bought the land from the previous owner owns a store next door, and his primary sales are tobacco products, fast food, gas, and all that. So he put a little stipulation inside the contract for the land that no, tobacco products could be sold, no fast food, gas, or anything of that nature. And guess what? Dollar General starts selling it. And guess what again? You're right. Yes. He lawyered up and sent us a little message or note or something like that in our mail, even though Dollar General's a company, not just one building, and stating that we had to get it out of there or else, whatever. So we did. Sales were pretty good with those too. I mean, people they liked the prices on those things, and it disappointed them whenever we had to take it out. I'm not supposed to talk about like social media type things or whatever, because that's like a little contract whenever you start with the company. But I don't think that's breaching on any kind of confidential information. I could be wrong. I've been wrong about it before, because I used to work for Family Dollar, and I got fired from there. Well, I got terminated. They didn't call it firing, because of a little stupid incident that I blame myself for. About 2011, in March 16th, whenever I got fired or terminated by the manager. And it wasn't anything really bad. That's the thing. It's just they took it too seriously, I thought. Cause just some light in here. I don't really need light for that, but okay. In February of that year, I was just so happy to going across the aisles, just looking around, recovering they call it, where you make sure everything looks neat on the shelf and square it up and all that kind of stuff. Well, I noticed some angel food cake boxes. It was a whole case we had gotten in. It was like 12 of them that had just been sitting there for 4 months on the shelf, and they had already expired a month, and that was already in February. They were expired a month already, so I think they expired January or something like that. Well, I had told the manager, and the manager's we pull them and damage them off, and so I was like, okay. So I damaged them off, and I thought, why waste, so instead of throwing them in the trash, I just took a few boxes home, because it was going to be thrown away anyway, and I don't care about stuff being out of date. You're not supposed to sell things out of date to customers, so technically I couldn't buy it, so instead of throwing it in the trash outside or whatever, I decided to just take some home. Well, manager noticed that stuff was missing, out of the buggy. It's just the few boxes or something like that, and they had asked, she had asked what happened, and I had told her, I said I took some of them home. She goes, well, don't make sure no one else finds out about it. So my dumbass gets on Facebook, and I ask a question on the Family Dollar employee it's like a little fan group type thing just for employees. It's not an official group or anything like that, about the consequences of taking damaged merchandise home that no one's going to use or anything like that. And they were talking about, there'd be termination and stuff like that or whatever kind of thing. And I said, are you serious? Because that's it's not really theft. It's just something that you cannot sell. And turns out, I opened my big mouth on there, and I got reported or whatever like that. And so Next thing I know, I'm up there unloading a truck one day and putting some of the freight out in the morning, because at least they let me do that first. And loss prevention shows up. And I'm thinking, yep, here it is. I guess so, because everyone made a big deal out of it. And so loss prevention takes me into the office. District manager standing there by the back door, or the office door, and the manager herself. And loss prevention has this printed out note thing that I had put on there, because I was being sarcastic whenever I typed it on the Family Dollar employee group thing or whatever. Like, so I have a confession to make. I took home this, or whatever, you know. Oh no, hope nothing happens, blah, 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 like that. I'm so sorry. It was just being sarcastic, because so many people were just taking it like so really seriously, you know, like it's really theft or whatever. And so had words, you know. We talked to the loss prevention guy or whatever like that, and upset him because I told him technically it wasn't theft. And he said, well, if you want to get technical, you know, he started doing all that kind of shit. Because he used to be like this state troopers thing or whatever, so he's always right. Human lie detector, and he couldn't detect what I was talking about, apparently. He gave the manager the option. Now, note, I had been working there for about 3 years already in a month. I mean, that's how that was. 3 years, a month, and 10 days. Who's keeping count, right? But he gave her the option that I could either have a verbal warning, be written up, suspended, terminated, or like being arrested or something like that. And she said, you know, he said it was up to her decision to make my fate with the company. She decided to terminate me. And then, right after she said that, she had tears in her eyes and said that I was the best employee she'd ever had, and she really didn't want to get rid of me. I just said, oh, are you serious? You know, if I was like the best employee, you'd at least like verbal warn or write up or something like that. Suspend me for so many days or something like that. I don't know. Not terminate me. And shook my hand. Like, you know. Before I left that day, they had already had somebody interviewed for my job. But here's what gets me. The stuff that was damaged off, the angel food cake, was out of date. Illegal to sell. You know, since it was out of date. You're not supposed to sell it. It is illegal to sell food that is out of date, because it can cause problems and, you know, people get sick and all that kind of stuff. And they wanted me to pay restitution for the boxes that I took home. So I had to end up like paying them like $20-something. Because these boxes, they were like $4 a piece or something. And I got like maybe 4. I don't know. I can't remember now. But, so I technically had to pay for these boxes of out-of-date merchandise from Family Dollar. And had already videoed myself bringing a lot of them back and actually tossing them in the trash because people were making a big deal out of it. And that just broke my heart. I was like, if I get hired somewhere else again, I am not going to be serious about it. I'm not going to like be the best that I can be out of it. Because that just, you know, and then shortly after that, the manager, she just whittled away out of the system herself or something like that. Because the only reason that I took it home was because she had taken something home herself. I had a, it was one of those little throw things, you know, for, like Christmas throw kind of deal or whatever it was, where you can button it on your arms and wear it around and stuff and not have to worry about it falling off. Well, the buttons kept coming undone, so I was like, I'm going to bring this thing back, you know. So I did. I took it back to work and got my refund and stuff like that. Next thing I know, assistant's telling me that the manager just damaged it off and took it home. So I was like, okay. So there's where I got my idea. Did I say that to her? No. But then, after I had been terminated, I had heard from a lot of people that she was telling me that I got fired because I was a thief or whatever like that. And that really pissed me off. So I ended up messaging and sending an email to the district manager about it and stuff. And he didn't, and I told him every single little thing that she had gotten away with. I wasn't going to do that. But, yeah, and now she's whittled herself out of the system and is gone. And I don't know what's happened to her. I don't look at it as my fault either. It goes around, comes around, and apparently she had it coming, and I had it coming too. Ever since then, that store's done very poorly, and I am to blame for it. Customers kept telling me, like, a few years after that, where'd you go, and all this kind of stuff, and I could have sworn that torch was going to take care of those for me. You know, it's just a big wreck in there. But now, you know, I'm at Dollar General, and I got people there that I work with that I suppose care. We have fun, and of course I had fun. I have fun everywhere I am. I make it a point to have fun. But that just really, you know, if you're going to work in retail, you got to know a few things. Number one, never take anything home at all, even if it's in the trash. Number two, customers aren't always right. They have the illusion of being right as far as you let them believe it. But if there's a sign on a shelf that has a date on it, when that sale ends, use your head. It could have accidentally been left there. Nobody's perfect. So, well, that was pretty much a little bit of my tidbit life story. How far into this are we? I don't need to go too far, because I am not anywhere finding diamond. I kind of trail off, I'm sorry. Let's go this way. Shit. I may just stop recording until I find diamond. I think I will do that, because this is going to take forever. Alright, so this will be officially, I guess, part one of an infinite amount of parts until I get to my little Galacticraft area. You know, get on the moon or whatever like that and get to deal with zombie moon people and all that kind of sort of thing. So this is me signing off. I hope you enjoyed my little stories that are boring and stuff and all that. If you want to know any more about any kind of information about retail, I can probably tell you, you know, what to look for and what to look forward to and not to look forward to, and the mistakes you'd make if you actually went into retail, like going into retail. But whatever we can do, right? Alright. Or ask me any questions about, well, I don't know, whatever you want to ask. I'll try to answer them. So see you later, Bill and Ted.